Welcome to another episode focusing your finance. You know what's really exciting? Right before I came on the TV recording here, someone had brought a situation regarding Social Security. And the question they had to me was, they said, Shirley, you know what? I was told that I should wait to get my Social Security. You know how they got Social Security, you can start getting at 65. If you wait 66, you get more. 67, you get more, and it on and on and on, right? So until full retirement in Social Security, where you can get a lot more, and that cost could range a lot, guys. What I'm talking about is between $500 to $1,000 difference a month, right? Even $500 a month, and you look at me like, Shirley, that's $500 a month times 12 months. That's $6,000 a year in differences in getting payment for my retirement. So I'm going to talk to you candidly about this today. Some of you think you should wait. Some of you think you should get it now. Some of you think, whatever. But, so can I break it down to you? So really, I'm going to give you 3 different scenarios when you should get Social Security. Ready? Okay. Scenario number 1. Someone comes to me and they're like, you know, Shirley, I'm 65. I don't want to work anymore. I just want to enjoy my life. And to be honest with you, I feel like as though I need that extra money now. I am short in getting an extra $2,000 a month in paying expense, bills, and things like that to live a quality life, what I have, between what I saved up and what I have. So in that particular case, if they're short on money and they're not getting supported from anyone else, absolutely, absolutely. Because if that $2,000 a month can make a difference where you can still have quality of life, enjoy your life, and never have to worry about anything at all, then that's the way they go. And of course, the other thing is, their take is that, well, will Social Security be around? I don't know. Besides being around, what happened if let's say if it is still around? What if your payment get reduced? Have you ever thought about that? So that's another thing, okay? So that's one option when a client kind of come to me and said, hey, I need the money because I just need to have it and I need to retire. Some of them got health condition, guys, that they don't think they're gonna live another 10 years, maybe 15 years. What do? Wait till you get full Social Security, by that time you're gonna croak? It doesn't make sense, right? So people getting Social Security, you have to look at them each individual as a personal matter, okay? Client number 2 says to me, you know, I'm debating whether or not do I get Social Security now or do I wait? So I look at this person and I said, do you want to retire? He goes, yeah, that'd be cool, kind of nice. But, you know, I don't know if I should take Social Security now or wait. So I asked him the next question again. I said, let me ask you this. How's your health? How's everything going on? My health is good, everything's good, I'm okay. When you're retiring right now, is there enough money coming in from your other retirement plan that you have that could sustain you and you do not need Social Security at all? And that money is extra gravy for you. I said, yeah, I could wait. In a case like that, of course, if you got plenty of money and you could wait and you got other things that you can live off and all that, then wait so that you can get your full amount. I don't think anything wrong with that. It's because you got plenty of money to be able to survive in the things you need to do. And if you want to wait and you get more money on top of that, kudos, right? I've never been against the idea of people waiting to get their Social Security. What I do have is, just understanding what is it that you want and what is it that you need. Okay? Third scenario. Again, should I get it now or should I get it later? Okay, so it's interesting things. My better half comes to me. there's two sides. People in my office said, go for it. And the other one said, don't go for it because you're foolish for losing $500 a month. So I kind of like, are you? Are you losing $500 a month? Let's do the math. So if he gets it now, that is correct. It would be 500 less than the time that he would actually was hoping to get. Fair? 500 a month times 12, that's 6,000 a year. Guys, that's a lot of money. 6,000 that you're getting less by selecting Social Security now. So I said, okay, your previous plan was to wait 3 years. So let's do this. You lost 6,000 a year. He said, okay, times 3 years. 6 times 3 is $18,000. Is that fair? He go, oh yeah? He said, yeah. So in your mind, you're losing $18,000, between now and then, you're losing $18,000 extra you would have gotten. Okay, now, on a sheet of paper, let's do the math. If you selected Social Security today, how much would you get? $3,000. So now you're going to get money early, $3,000 a month, whereas before you just got zero. Nada, nothing. $3,000 a month times 12, that's $36,000. You just brought in $36,000 income where you didn't have one penny of that before. Not 1 year. 36,000 times the next 3 years. How much is that? A little bit, I don't know, can I do the math? Maybe 118,000 or something like that. You got $118,000 in income, otherwise you have not got zero. Could you do something a lot with that money? I don't know, just asking. So let's divide. You got $118,000 early because you were trying to save, you felt that you would be losing $18,000. Take $18,000, divide it into $118,000. How many years before you just break even point? Are you kidding, guys? You're talking about 6 years, 7 years before you break even point to get the money of what you didn't get in the beginning. That's crazy. I don't know about you, but are you kidding me? If I'm already hitting, 65, 6, 7 years, I'm 70-something years old before I break even point of the money. I don't know about you. I kind of like to have my money now because imagine if I had $3,000 extra paycheck coming in and doing something else with it. Who knows? Maybe I could invest in something else, right? But what I'm trying to say is, guys, take a look at where you are. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I've got so many people out there, they call themselves an educator, and they get on and tell you that wait, and they never give people the options. I'm just saying to you that there are options, and it depends on the needs of each and every one of you to take a look at, do I take it now, do I wait, or do I do it later? There's no wrong or right or any of that stuff. It's because it's based on the needs of the person having. Hey, if I'm desperate and I need that money now and no one comes to my rescue, and if there's opportunity out there and if there's other stuff that can help me, why not? That person didn't make a bad decision. They made a decision to survive during that time. And I don't think that's a bad thing. And if someone could afford so much money, they've got plenty of money to spend on everything else that you have. But you know what, guys? I tell you, I can't wait for the June episode, because guess what? The June episode, I'm going to blow you away. I'm going to share you information. You're going to be knocked your socks off, because I'm about to create generational wealth for people they can only dream of. Tune in June, because guess what? In June, I'm going to talk about, I'll give you a little teaser. How's that? What if I told you there were different scenarios, right? So one scenario, that this young lady, she's about 80 years young. And I approach her and she's like, oh, Shirley, I've got plenty of money. I don't need any more money. Whatever money I have left, in this case was $1 million. I plan to leave that $1 million for my 4 kids. And I said, oh, okay, that's great. Because not many parents can do that. And I said, where's it sitting at? And of course, it's sitting in a taxable position where they'll liquidate it. She'll get hit about 40% taxed on that. So I said, okay, so let me get straight. Your $1 million now gone down to around 600, 700. Now you take that divided by 4. That means each gets about 100 some thousand. She goes, yeah, hey, it's money they have is better than they don't have anything, right? And I agree. So I told her, I said, let me ask you this. Do you love your kids? She goes, well, yeah, I love my kids. Oh, by the way, I have grandkids too. Wonderful. Well, let me ask you this. What if we can think of a strategy, take that $1 million, still leave them, some of it to be taxable, but what if we can take some of that money and create another $4 million? Now, when you die, pass away, they still get that portion, and you also leave a legacy creating $4 million, $1 million for each kid. I know, you're saying, how'd you do that? Guys, I'm a wealth strategist. That's what I do. I take where you are to the next level that you can only dream of. And I'll find the money to fund it right now for those plans so that you don't have to sit there in retirement age and worry about, gosh, it sounds good, Shirley, but where am I going to get the money to do it? Don't worry, I got you covered. So those are these dynamic, fun things that I do all day long when it comes to financial planning, retirement. Guys, you will never meet another one like me. I promise you that. And I promise you, I've always tell folks, if I can't beat your current plan, I'll treat you to dinner of your choice. And I will hold my words to it. So give me a shot. Why not? Reach out Shirley Luu and Associate. You can Google my name, Shirley Luu with Luu. My direct contact number is 703-608-1203 because I love bringing this education to the world. So until next time, you've always said, I truly, truly believe in the word that we live in, that you and we rise by uplifting others.